Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Hopefully this load screen won't be too terribly long. Yeah, with all that junk I picked up, though, I imagine I've got quite a bit of adhesive, so I can apply some upgrades to my shotgun, and yeah, I'll just see what else. I'll just see what all I can upgrade. I believe Shotty has earned his place amongst my collection of guns. So yeah, all the main weapons I'm using are pretty much going to get a name. I'm going to try to keep it humorous, but at least relative to the gun that it's attached to, like, you know, the sniper rifle, long distance call. Although my I don't know if it's a handgun now anymore, but I think I could give that 10mm a different name than Mr. Goss. Could call it the confused gun. It's like, I'm not sure if I'm a rifle or a handgun. Bit of both? Or maybe I'm a hybrid. Holy crap, it's been a minute and we're still at a load screen. What the shit, game?
Look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary.
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about a missing person. No trace of where they've gone. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Alright. Unlikely Valentine. Alright, so before I head there, let me go ahead and drop off all my crap here. Yeah, as far as the main story goes, I'm only going to do it up to a certain point. And then I'll get on with some other side bits. Namely, in Diamond City itself, because this section of the game is me focusing on what goes on in Diamond City, as well as just Diamond City itself. So slow. I may as well do all this off screen, so see you on in a second. Alright, so, in the middle of me trying to get all that crap sorted out, I was attacked by... If I can find... or if the bodies are still here, I imagine they are. Yep, here's one. A couple of gunners decided to swing by and try to...
If there's anything I can do to lighten the load, or, you know, if you need anything to thread.
Yeah.
Seems to be growing well.
Next.
Ooh. Okay, if I can get enough, which I doubt it.
I hope you realize how much you did for us.
And I hope you realize how much I did for you as well.
Easy living, this ain't.
What?
Oh, do they damage? God damn it. Those fucking raiders, gunners. What the hell is this supposed to be? Let me slap this over here for now. What? Oh, whatever. I guess it's a bug. I don't think I have enough for vegetable starch. I mean, at the very least, I'm short on mut fruit. Yeah. I need 2 mut fruit and 1 more corn. Actually, speaking of mut fruit. Oh yeah, and then I also made myself a new armor setup. So yeah. Gradually working my way to getting better armor. I don't appear to have any here. Oh well. Okay, so I didn't fully sort things out. Oh well, either way, good enough. Alright, so back to seeing Nick. So we can get this investigation underway. And yeah, the armor I'm wearing is modded in. I don't know which mod it is. I want to say it's Armor Smiths Expanded. I think that's the name of the mod. The latest issue of Public Occurrences. Alright.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Smart dad.
Watch your back.
The Institute could be right behind you. Hey, lady, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Ooh, sweet, thank you. We'll give that a read here in a moment.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? Vault dweller with 1,000 guinea pigs? What kind of twisted experiment was that?
Oh, believe me, you don't want to know.
Word is, something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem. Why would anyone even go there? Been abandoned forever.
Who knows? Whoa, dude.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Hey, Sheffield.
Need a drink. Nuka-Cola.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Look at you, being nice to someone.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Alright, Sheffield.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
Yeah.
Just don't turn into some damn Nuka-Cola hoarder.
Alright, I'll send him to the castle.
I won't. I mean, I might take a few bottles with me, but that's all.
Fine by me.
You're on good behavior, aren't you?
Hey.
Didn't realize I had been.
So this is you not even trying, huh? I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
No kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, We grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
What happened after that?
We made do. Sis was still pretty young at the time, and Mom was out of the picture. So we got by on the kindness of others for a while. Eventually, I saved up enough to book us both passage with a caravan, and then we moved on up to the big city. Called it home ever since.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. It was hard after he was gone, but knowing that he died doing right, that's always made it easier. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes.
No.
It's nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Now,
wow, you're tall.
random comment of the day. I'll get a screenshot of that. But yeah, Piper and Valentine, two of my favorite companions.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick?
Honey, I'm home.
Oh god, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Metal detective delivery. At your service.
Happy to be in a niche market, that's for sure. Here, I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Ooh.
One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
All right. Let's be polite. Hats off.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
My husband was murdered. He was just trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. What else can you tell me?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my baby, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Who are the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
Super mutants?
Super mutants. What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
So you think the Institute is responsible, eh?
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
You don't know anything about them. Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper. Across your face.
Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
The man who killed my husband, he had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it, but that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Oh, yeah. I heard their names, their home addresses, and where their diary keys are hidden.
All right, calm down. It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
It's Sean. It has to be. Somehow.
Don't jump the gun on me. You said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone else's kid. Either way, they both vanished a while back. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Whoa, Preston, calm down. Alright, put my hat back on. So we have a name for our killer. And that'd be Kellogg. Part of a nutritious breakfast.
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Relatively nice view.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open.
Doesn't appear to be anybody outside.
Heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Lock's really strong.
Yeah, I'm not going to break into that.
No luck? Guess we'll need to find the key.
Nick.
We can't get through that door. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Alright, well, that's where I'm going to tell Preston to basically go home.
Just point me to it. Sure, here's my supply.
Let me take that backpack off your hands.
Hey.
Point it out.
Hey, Preston. What can I do to help?
I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help
Yep.
to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Defend Sanctuary Hills completed.
Hey.
Just whatever you need, you've got it.
Oh yeah, that was from the gunner attack. You can go now.
It's time for us to part ways.
Alright, send him to the castle.
I'll head home. Don't get yourself into trouble out here by yourself.
Alright, so I guess from a role-playing standpoint, this is me sending him home to say, hey, broadcast on the Minutemen network or whatever about Kellogg. Let's get the Minutemen involved in this shindig. I mean, there's not much role-playing in this game, but not for lack of imagination, I suppose. Alrighty, up we go. To go bother Mayor Big Dumbass for the key. Oh, how's that for a view?
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
So I can just head in and talk to McDonough?
Go right ahead. His office is open. He likes to make time for everyone when he can.
Sounds a bit disingenuous, though, if I'm being honest. Oh, he got out of... Oh, no, he was sitting down.
Yes, I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. Help you.
Well...
Nick Valentine wanted me to see you?
Did he now? Some investigation, I assume? You two aren't trying to get me into hot water now, are you?
yeah.
A man named Kellogg used to live in this city. I need to search his house.
I see. Well, whatever reasons you have, I take my citizens' privacy very seriously. Even after they've left. I can't allow you to invade someone else's home. That's all there is to it.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man, Kellogg, kidnapped my baby. I need to find him.
Oh, of course. I will do everything in my power to help you overcome this horrible personal tragedy. I remember Mr. Kellogg. Didn't like him myself. Paranoid. Never talked to anyone. I doubt you'll find him. But I insist you take the key to his old house. It's been abandoned, though. I'm afraid this whole thing might be fruitless.
Alright, well, I guess, thank you. Giddy up, Buttercup. Why is this in your room, dude? Yeah, weirdo. Anyway, I shouldn't give him too much. Well, yeah, I should give him too much shit because he's not. What the hell? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, this is What's-Her-Face's office, isn't it?
No funny business around the mayor. Got it?
Yeah. I mean, he's not a terrible guy, but he's not exactly a saint either. If I had to put him somewhere, I'd say he's something like true neutral. Because the only redeeming quality he seems to have is that he does genuinely care about the city that he runs. Oh yeah, where is Preston? Or not Preston, Nick. Huh, weird that he's smoking.
Got the key? All right, let's head in. You do the honors.
All right.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
That's in better shape than I expected.
Place seems small to you? A guy like Kellogg would think big.
Maybe it was temporary.
Nothing here.
Oh, hello.
Check out that well, that's one way to hide a room.
Gwinnett's stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
What? The great Clockwork Dick is stumped?
It's Synth Detective, jackass. If you're gonna be that way, you might as well get the make and model right. Joking aside, but what about dog meat? Commonwealth mutt like him can track a man's scent for miles. Well, dog meat seems eager for the job. Why don't you let him have a whiff? See if he picks up on the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
Any words of wisdom?
If Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son, then he's dangerous. But so are you. You don't need to be afraid of him or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Alright, fair enough. Finish looting this place. For various stuffs. And I'm gonna have Dogmeat lead me around to wherever it is that What's-His-Face is hiding. But I'm not actually going to confront him quite yet. So I'm going to save that for a later bit.
Dogmeat. Get the scent, boy. Take me to him, boy. Take me to Sean.
Alrighty then, folks. In the next video, we're gonna follow Dogmeat to wherever he leads us. I've been Luke of Blight. This has been Fallout 4, and I shall see you all in the next video.